If you have never heard of Malik Newman, then you're most likely not a high school basketball fan, or you've been living under a rock for the past couple of years. Malik Newman was arguably the best scorer in the class of 2015. He was basically the face of high school basketball, and he used to cook some of the young players that's in the NBA now. He was just a lights out scorer, and he just gave defenders nightmares. People felt that he had so much potential, and he was going to have an easy transition to the next level. I mean, his level of skill was already on a top tier level anyways, but these things were being discussed back in 2015, and it's 2019 now. And for someone who was basically the face of high school basketball, we don't really hear his name that much as we used to. What happened to Malik Newman? What's good, everybody? Welcome back. As usual, I want to take this time to thank all my subscribers for supporting me throughout this journey. Y'all the best, man. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you let me know that you're new to the channel in the comment section. Oh, and also, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I just recently made a Snapchat, so add me on there too. I'm gonna leave the links down in the description. But yeah, if you feel like you have a good video suggestion, make sure you hit me up. I'll be responding too. And last, if you want to see some gaming out of me, make sure you add me on Twitch. I only got 1 follower at the moment, but if I get some more followers, I'll start streaming for y'all. But enough of all that talking. Let's get into this video. Most people witnessed the greatness that Malik Newman brought to the basketball court, but for the ones who have never heard of him, Malik Newman is a 6'3" guard who played his senior season at Callaway High School in Jackson, Mississippi. And man, this dude was just a flat out scorer. I mean, nobody at the time could guard him one-on-one. Although no one is completely unguardable, but Malik Newman was the closest thing to it. I don't know, it's just something about those down south basketball players. They really breed the best hoopers in my opinion. But anyways, Malik Newman used to put up big time numbers. This guy averaged 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now these numbers are unreal, especially coming from a high school player. To put into perspective on how big of a deal this is, for LeBron James' senior year in high school, he averaged 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Now these stats are very similar. If Malik Newman would just got a couple more rebounds a game, he would have the same average as LeBron James. Not saying that Malik Newman is on the same level as LeBron, I'm just putting his stats into perspective. That's all. He ended up leading his team to a 31-2 record, and he helped them win their 4th straight state championship. In the championship game, he dropped 27 points, and he was named the MVP. So to summarize his whole high school career, he ended up scoring over 3,000 points, 600 rebounds, and 300 assists. Now there's not too many players that get to that 3,000 point club. One of the few people who did accomplish this is Michael Porter Jr. I just recently made a video on him, so make sure y'all go check that out. But anyways, Malik Newman was so good at Callaway High School that they ended up retiring his jersey. But the weird thing is that the basketball season wasn't even over yet. He didn't even graduate high school yet. So if they retired his own jersey, what jersey was he going to use in the next game? I guess. But yeah, this guy was a walking bucket for real. And he had so much hype going into college. On April 24th in 2015, he signed to play college ball at Mississippi State University. He was supposed to be an immediate impact to that team, and we definitely thought that he was going to be a one and done player, but that just wasn't the case. His freshman season, he averaged 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. I mean, he didn't play terrible, but he just didn't live up to the high expectations that people put on him. The school turned out just not to be a good fit for him. Him and his coach was never really on the same page, and to make things even worse, the team wasn't having a lot of success either, only winning 14 games and losing 17. So as you probably guessed, the next season he ended up transferring to a different school. He transferred to the University of Kansas. Due to the rules that the NCAA has on transferring, Malik Newman was forced to sit out a year. This was actually kind of good for him though. He was going to have an extra year to work on his game, and practicing against top guards like Frank Mason and Devontae Graham, they were definitely going to bring the best out of him. When he finally did get the chance to play, there wasn't really a dramatic change in his stats. They say that he was still second guessing himself. But during the NCAA tournament, his teammates really felt that he had the potential to take them to the next level. So they decided to boost his confidence. They were telling him to bring high school Malik back because we all know what he do. And that's exactly what he did. During March Madness, he averaged 23 points a game, and he shot 55% from the 3-point line. This dude was just cashing out. He even helped lead Kansas to the Final Four by dropping 32 on Duke. He just got hot at the right time, and all the eyes were on him. Unfortunately, they didn't make it to the big dance. They lost in the Final Four to Villanova, 79-95. But this season was definitely an improvement from last season. He boosted his stats up to 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his team had a great season, so you can't really go wrong with that. But as of now, in the present day, he is playing in the G League. He plays for the Cavaliers G League team, Canton Charge. I really think the Cavs should take a chance on him. I mean, they're in the rebuilding process anyways. Hopefully they bring him up. All he needs is one opportunity. But I don't know the future, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Peace.
Friend, I only got brother, this bop in the bus like the shuttle. Lil' Juice, fuck your bitch with the starter, we straight out of gutter. Nigga wasn't with it, so fucking was up when they said that I won. I swear that I love it. Why no, it's not Robitussin, got glass. Why the fuck would I toss her? The king of the jungle, I step with gorillas. You smoking on killer, but I'm with the killers. I'm off the liquor, she looking at trees. Pay for acrylic, got her on her knees. Fuck a big homie, you better watch how you be talking whenever you talking to me.